So we're here in Clovis, California. We just finished doing a little repair work in here. The plumbing was, I don't know if it was worked on underneath, but they moved a little fixture, a little filter there. It was over here, and then underneath, after that, they noticed there was leaking. So we did note on the cold water side that the nut up top, and I'm not going to crawl under there and give you a picture of it, but there's a brass nut that connects to the faucet. There was some water hanging off of that, so we just tightened the nut down. And so no charge and no warranty. We're not going to charge you for it, so you know, it starts leaking again, you'll have to replace this supply line. But I think you're in good shape. It's Quest tubing, original to the home, so no big deal. We also noticed that there was no nut here on this trap. And you know, we can tell that it's been worked on because of the jaw marks on the nut right there, on the bottom nut. And so, anyways, we got you a new nut on here, a new adapter, a new nut, a new washer, because it was just sitting there, which means if it sink backed up, you'd have water flooding out right here. And so that's free of charge too, so no warranty on that. So water line, that, just, you know, we're here doing another project right now, and so, you know, we're not going to get greedy and start charging you for every little thing that we do. But also, when we don't charge you, you know, we can't come back and work on it for free because, you know, we didn't charge you for it in the first place. But anyways, you should be in good shape outside of that. This installation is done. So still here in Clovis, California, and we're getting ready to leave. We take a look at our work before we go, and of course we already talked to you about the water supply line that was leaking and this trap adapter. And we noticed just before we were leaving that there was some water in between here in the threads, which is highly unlikely because it's a brand new connector, a brand new nut, and a brand new gasket on the inside. So we just tilted our heads up a little bit, and you can see the bottom of this tailpiece assembly where it mounts, it's got a rubber gasket up here, it's leaking out of there. So just a quick wrench to that, tighten it up. Now again, no charge for that. So 3 items we've worked on, you know, put a wrench on that, tightened it, put a new gasket and a new nut on there, tightened it, tightened the water line. No charge, no warranty, which means if you start having trouble with this, we'll have to come back and work on it. But it looks good right now. It's dry. Before, water was rolling out of that seam, you know, between the bottom of the lavatory sink here and that gasket, water was rolling out, and then of course it translates down here, gets on there, and then eventually works its way to the bottom. So it's dry in here. I would monitor this, you know, if you'd like to put some paper towels down here just to make sure it stays dry. That back nut, you know, we'll take one more look at it before we go, but everything looks good for now. Outside of that, this installation is done.